Hello, that is the sound of the mail toad saying there's 5 extra lives for me if I really cared for it. However, I do not, so this is Final Chase with Let's Speedrun through Super Mario Galaxy. This is the 6th part, and I have 46 stars already. That's kind of insane. I mean, after only 5 parts, I have 46 stars, so I was kind of going through all my stars really quickly, and realizing I am kind of behind in Gusty Garden and pretty much almost every star in the bedroom. So, might as well get them? I think I may have more than 46. I don't remember how many I had immediately off the top of my head after this part. Jeez, I think it was 56? Either way, it's a lot. I need to remember. Come on. Okay, 46 stars. So, obviously, I think what I was trying to do is just trying to get everything basically out of the way, just so I can quickly get to the next thing. Anyways, I still like the Gusty Garden theme, I've mentioned that already. And my cat wants something. I have no clue. Oh, he wants out because he's indecisive. Oh, and nearly missed. Nope, nope. It's okay, I'm fine. I'm like, oh god, oh god. Now it comes to the part where I don't really like about this one mission. These missions aren't too bad. Now, kind of what I planned on this one is just to kind of get most of the stars that I kind of had, or at least the basic missions. Now, this is kind of the part I don't like because these moles kind of go wherever. See the path there? Yeah, that's kind of where they go. However, with the trailing, it's kind of hard to see exactly where you need to go. It's kind of annoying trying to find these guys. These guys kind of are based on kind of like luck of the draw and where they are whenever you find them. Then catching up to them is another story half the time. Obviously, long jumps work very well. And half the time I usually end up being on the complete other side of the planet compared to where the launch star is. But anyways, if you truly want to buy the game, I'm pretty sure you can buy it like anywhere for like 20 bucks. I was actually tempted to buy one. I would offer like a disc of Super Mario Galaxy, but unfortunately I don't really have that good of I don't have that much of a following yet, so I'm not gonna do it. I don't think I'll do it though. Sorry. I would do it, but I just don't have enough people to really give it a good competition. I only have like 28 subscribers at the current moment I'm doing this. So anyways, more star bits. Always nice, because you need 6,000 altogether, so obviously getting a bunch. I think this is, between this and the next video, are kind of the ones where I kind of decide to get a bunch of star bits, because I realize I'm a bit behind, actually. Oh, and I spent a few years soon, I'm pretty sure. I mean, why not? Still have the Gusty Garden theme. And my cat is being utterly mean to me again, because he thinks that his claws aren't sharp at all, but whenever he jumps on my lap and he barely misses, it hurts a lot. I know I'm not even talking about this boss, but this boss really isn't too bad. All you have to do is watch for the mole to pop out. That is all, and then pound the ground immediately, well, with some timing involved. Typically, the closer he is to you, the better, but I would kind of wait a few seconds, typically. I actually think this hits the hardest of them all. I used to have trouble with this boss, but, after realizing kinda how to hit him the second time, I think it's first. It's actually harder now. Yeah, interesting how that works. Okay, now wait for a few seconds. And then, you can do this, and then, there you go. So, I think if you go, like, to any store nowadays, you can buy Super Mario Galaxy 1 for 20 bucks. Trust me, that is a very good deal. This game is really, really good. Considering how many times I've played this game. Oh yeah, that planet looks like a question mark from far away. I thought that was really cool when I first saw that. I was like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be. Because I don't know what it looks like. Some kind of crayon just kind of gone every which direction. But whenever you look at it from the planet, it looks like a question mark, which is cool. And also the foregoing saving in order to move faster through this. As much as I don't want to do Dusty Dunes, I don't do it. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll do it later. Since I kind of have a plan of kind of when to do some of these stars, I wasn't too sure what to do there, so I just kind of like, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? I just realized I'm kind of running out of stars. I think you can get like, at this point you can have over 60 altogether. I mean, if you really want to do that, but trust me, it's not worth it. Leave some stars still, especially if you're doing a speedrun fashion, like I am. Because the later comets, well, obviously with the second set of comets, every major galaxy has 2 comets, like I said before. So just keep that in mind that later on, it goes from comet to not comet to comet. I mean, you can just simply enter a stage and then exit it to do the same effect, but I don't really want to do that. I find it easier if you can kind of streamline it better. Because you still kind of have to go through the stages no matter what. I'm not sure too much about that technique, but I think it works. I don't immediately know off the top of my head, actually. But, yeah, the way I capture this stuff, let's see if I can actually get one of these up at the current moment. Wait, wrong thing. Here we are. Let's see, this clip alone, just off of, if I tried to upload this up raw as it is, this video would be about 7 gigabytes. And whenever I edit it, it compresses to about like 200 megabytes. So yeah, I get quite a bit. So there is going to be some compression problems, but oh well. I still would like an HD PVR for multiple reasons. One, I can swap TVs, maybe. I think that's how it's going to work. And I won't have any major lag issues if I just try to run it off my computer. That means I can actually use the other TV that is a much better quality than the one I have in my room right now. And it's less bulky and it's actually light, which will be great whenever I actually get to that point. Oh yeah, obviously don't hit that purple stuff, that's instant death. I don't die here, so I don't show how painful it looks like to die in that. Trust me, it's painful looking, so if you really want to see it, oh yeah, after the series, after I do this fully, I'm going to do a bit of a hints and tricks video, just kind of explaining how everything goes. That will have live commentary instead of post commentary. Yeah, just kind of like all the little hints and tricks. I don't exactly know where I'm gonna do it, but I've got a couple places where I might do it. Anyways, this in my opinion is the hardest fight for Bowser. Why? Because he has a move he only has here, and he doesn't use in the final fight for some reason. He only has 3 fights. This is the second of the 3. Now, remember that spin move you have? Yeah, Bowser has it too. And this is the only time he uses it, and it's actually pretty effective. I've actually died to this fight a couple times. Well, not this time. I do this without even a life shroom, which that does help if you don't have a need for a life shroom. Saves the animation time, and well, I mean, it can be helpful in a speedrun too, but more often than not, you're probably going to try to avoid it. And the spin attack here, look how much ground he covers, and he almost hits me. I mean, if he stuck with it, he would have hit me. But no, he's like, okay, I'm just going to pound grind where you can actually where I'm going to burn my butt and then I'll fall on my shell and then go sliding around all over this little tiny planet. Whee! It's just like, you know, if you were a bit more persistent, Bowser, you would probably win. I mean, seriously. Ugh. Well, I guess if I do win the versus speedrun, like to everyone else, I guess I might like buy it. I'll buy like another copy of Super Mario Galaxy 1 and then just kind of, and then see kind of who will deserve it. Though, if I did have to pick over Mario Galaxy 1 and Mario Galaxy 2, I would say pick one up first, play through that, but And if you really like it, play 2, because you'll really enjoy that one. I mean, not saying that 1 isn't bad, but they're kind of different. But they're still the same concept. 1's more the speedrunning type, in my opinion, and 2 is more of the precision type and how well you can actually keep yourself alive. 1, you can kind of get away with getting hit quite often. So, 10 minutes in, I've only gotten 2 stars? Wow, that's actually pretty slow for me. No, I speed things up after this, because there's a lot of easy stars in the engine room, which is my favorite dome, by the way. Oh, and I decided to get pretty much all the grand stars out of the way at this point. They're kind of annoying. Because you get a cutscene right after and all that, it's just, eh. Oh yeah, just looking at it, it's 31 minutes. I think there's like one video I'm not too happy with the length of, being a bit longer than it should. I like to try to keep, give or take a few minutes, to about 3, even though I've been pretty diligent about hitting it at 30 minutes almost exact, so I'm okay with it. Now, the good thing about these galaxies, well, the upper galaxies, is that you can finally get shortcuts up there, instead of, like, jumping all around from place to place. And I discover 4 new galaxies. Yes, so satisfying. The circle at my feet? Oh, there's a 12 on it. Yes, as I said before, you need 60 stars in order to make it to the center of the universe. Unova? No. That's another game I'm playing, but not Let's Play. But I've been enjoying that game too. Oh man, I'm behind on the Pokemon thing. Not complaining, really. It's not too bad. What do we do here next? Oh, right, I unlocked the shortcut over here. Makes things easier later on. You know, because shortcuts are nice. And besides, it's only that little tiny distance to hit the engine room instead of going that whole entire long way I just took. I'll just show you kind of how much quicker it is. At this point, I might as well... Well, actually, I need to get back up here and do quite a few simple stars. And there's even... I do actually mess up a bit in a couple of one of these stars at least. Yep, enemy base approaching. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, I got 4 of the 5 galaxies opened already. The 5th one is kind of weird to unlock, actually. And then I was thinking about Toy Time because that's my favorite galaxy in the game. No, seriously, it is. Sea Slide, home to some of the shortest and longest stars in the game. I don't really know. That's just my opinion. There's some very, very quick stars and some very long stars. Let's see here. The second comet is very long in this one. It's one of the longest. I gotta plan when to do that. That one can take almost 10 minutes to do. Even if you're doing really good. Oh, right, Guppy, yeah, he's a shark. Haha. Haha, very funny. Okay. But we have to swim through the 8 rings. You know, he's probably gonna figure out a better challenge than going through 8 rings. That's pretty easy to do. Oh yeah, very recommended you do pick up the shell, and if you do hit the Z button, which I do, you can slow down the shell and it has little brake lights. That's kind of funny, actually. So I kind of do that because I'm actually somehow outspeeding Guppy, which is weird. I've never really done that before. I guess I got the shell faster than I thought I would. Wish I could say that about the other thing I did, so unfortunately I have still tiny problem with not going underwater for some reason. Take that as you will. I have no clue how that happened. I guess the game's glitching out on me or something. Never had that problem before. As much problem as I have with the next star. Oh my gosh, I was frustrated with that one. Yeah, I gotta slow down here again because I am catching up to him and about to overtake him. So I gotta slow down. That's pretty bad, that you are going faster than the thing you gotta follow. Well, whatever. that you follow. 2 very long stars here, and the rest aren't really too bad. The rest are very quick stars. I mean, the 2 long stars take about 15 minutes just between the 2 of them. Oh, and sorry, penguin. Sorry, random penguin, I accidentally hit you in the face with a shell. So sorry. And it's a homing shell, too. But that's really gotta hurt. Hope you weren't in a cart. Well, you aren't, so you're fine. Trust me. Just walk it off. It'll be the best. It'll be for the best. So... No! Oh wait, no, not this. Oh my god, my cat wants out again. Cat, really? You're not hungry. I know you aren't. So this next mission, faster than a speeding penguin. Yeah, like faster than a speeding bullet. Ha 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 ha. The puns. The puns, that's all I have to say. Just the puns. Oh, and free start. So take them, please. You need them. Any few star bits that you have. I actually gotta talk to this guy. I'm surprised it's not automatic. Like almost every other event that requires something like this. Anyways, Guppy's there. He's now friends with the penguins. What a quick time to make friends with the penguins. Anyways, yeah, kind of a bad start. Oh well. So now, all you have to really do is just grab a shell and just kind of go at it. It's kind of like the Guppy race, except you can now use shortcuts because you don't have to directly follow them. So, instead of taking the outer path, you take the inner path because it's quicker, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? Know the rules of racing. Go take the inside corner. Unless if you're doing an S-turn, then it probably would be best to try to stay in the middle of the S-turn. I know a bit about racing, okay? Not a whole lot, okay? So don't ask me for any tips about racing in real life. I am pretty good at go-kart racing, I guess. It's been a while since I've done that, actually. There's not really any place I can go do that. That's kind of the thing. Because, you know, I kind of live in the countryside. It's quite nice. Though I'm living in kind of an urban subdivision in a town that has like 11,000 people in it. Take that as you will. So I win kind of slow, actually. It's kind of a slow time for me. I normally get that in like 1:05, I think. That's probably because I don't mess up there at the beginning. I guess I'm just so used to hitting the Z button exactly to dive. I think that's what it is. But this next star... oh boy. I don't like it. I don't like my run on it. And I do have to keep in all the fail. And surprisingly I haven't had too much. I'm kind of happy about that. Hasn't been too bad. I mean, yeah, I've had a couple little fails, but this is probably the biggest one I've had thus far. I think. Yes, this even beats the, one at the Beach Bowl Galaxy. It does. Though, not as time-consuming. This one's just embarrassing. Oh, well. So, anyways, this is a very quick star, so, I mean, I'm not too worried of how I failed on this one, but there really wasn't much excuse for me to fail this one. This one was inexcusable, really, in my opinion. I'm still kind of mad about it, actually. So I will say this once, I do fail once. That is it. But beyond that, just watch how close I hit these shells. Okay, beyond doing that, and then... Okay, that one I know I didn't hit. But that one I don't hit. Or that one. What the heck? How did I not hit any of them? And at this point I should have just been like, okay, there's no way I'm finishing this. So now I finally get a shell, and then I throw it. I'm like, no, I could have won. I could have actually done pretty decent. And may have won. But now I'm thinking like, okay, there's no way I'm winning this. So I just say like, nope, bye. I'll take my 13 star bits with me. Well, 1 life. Okay. Really could have been worse. So after you go through the Cosmic Race one time and he does his little intro, you can skip it. Which is nice, so... And then I do the same thing again, except this time I finally do this. Oh yeah, if you hit Cosmic Mario or Luigi, and you are like behind him or he gets in front of you, he can spew out like tons of star bits. Though I don't typically do it because it slows you down, so I kind of avoid it. I mean, yeah, you can get a bunch of star bits this way, but oh well, I don't really care. So now to quickly go grab the star over here that I should have had one try, but oh well. It's another star. Can't complain, it's another star. So that's what, 52 for me? Or is it 53? Okay, 51, sorry. Sorry, I can't keep track of all the amount of stars I'm getting at once, okay? Okay, but... I might as well get one of these stars in Gold Leaf out of the way. I don't like many of these stars in Gold Leaf. They're boring. Oh, and Gold Leaf is the exact pure mirror of Honey Hive. And in an autumn. I love autumn. I love the look of autumn. That my birthday is also the second day of autumn. No, I'm not even kidding. It's the second day of autumn in the northern hemisphere, by the way. Not the southern, if you're watching this in like Australia or something like that. I don't think I have any that I know of so far, but you never know. For most people, it is the second day of autumn. Oh yeah, and apparently I kind of randomly figured that one out. If you jump on something in the mid-air, you apparently get all your fly meter back. I never really knew or cared. So I was kind of like, oh, well, that's cool. And then, yeah, that's kind of the thing if you lose all your fly meter. I still like the hovering deal. That's probably optimal for pretty much everything you do. Unfortunately, most everything you can fly to, you could probably just do a triple jump or something like that. Anyways, there's one blue star chip I always kind of miss, but thankfully I remembered it this time, so I get the L over here now. Now, for some reason, I take the Sling Star, I don't remember, but it helped me remind me saying, oh, right, there's this box over here that hides this blue star chip. This bunny doesn't tell me about it either, so I get rid of it, because I hate the bee suit. It's overused, I think. I don't think there's a way to grab that launch star in midair, as it is, but I could pretty much do with most others, but if you could, that's a huge speedrunning tactic, but I don't think it's possible. I think it's just a bit too high, or you might need the bee suit. And you might be able to get up there with the bee suit. Problem is, it's kind of at your face and it's kind of hard to see. Oh yeah, this bunny is quite obnoxious. Like, I can almost catch it, but then he hops faster. So you're not supposed to catch him like that. So what are you supposed to do? There's this switch over here that you kind of need to hit. Because there's nothing else you can do. It's the only way to catch this bunny. Is to... Because he goes away from you no matter what. So, lure him into a corner and then catch him that way. That's really all you have to do. Don't worry about those platforms moving away too easy. It takes a while. It takes like a good 30 seconds at least. 30 seconds, maybe a minute. The platforms stay up for a while. I think if I had him retract on me once. And that was just like some random run through. I don't even remember. Okay, so that's star 52. Man, I've almost got 60. Almost halfway through. But this isn't the halfway through point for videos because I'm still kind of haven't done the longer ones. Alright, so this next star here, I'm doing the hidden star on this one, I know I am. Because if I was doing the regular star, it would go well over 30 minutes. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go do this one, and then might as well get the second Bowser star out. Get the last Grand Star out of the way. And kind of get those done, which I do very handily because this Grand Star, the last Grand Star is very easy to grab. It's kind of a joke. So for this, he needs 40 star bits. This Hungry Luma. Oh yeah, and he's also cheap too with his launch star. You don't get a launch star. Hold up while I get a drink. My throat's kind of dry. Alright. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, 40 star bits. Keep that in mind. I was a touch short here at the beginning, but then there's kind of a good little trick. You know how your pointer can grab star bits, right? Well, there's quite a few over by the lighthouse. You don't have to go over there, you just have to point at them, and there's quite a few over there. So obviously go do that. And see, I'm like 3 short. I was like, god dang it. Because I was thinking it was 30 at the time. So as you can see, I'm just kind of going everywhere and I was like, oh, right, there's star bits up there. And now I have plenty. There's like 10 more star bits, so needed it. Yes, I needed it. Okay, come up here, kitty. Come up here. As long as you don't claw me again, I'm fine. Okay, so come on. I'm only commentating. Come on. Don't be shy. Say hi to the people who are watching. Yeah, and the Luma's cheapskate. Doesn't give me a launch star. I have to use a cannon. Cannon's less reliable. And not as cool. I mean, come on. Flying around with a launch star is awesome. You got to have that. You gotta say that. Or at least I think so. I will go buy a Super Mario Galaxy 1 game and then give it away to someone, I guess, if I get, like... I'll do that if I hit, like, a certain amount of subscribers, I guess. I'll do that at 250. I'm not kidding either. I will go ahead and buy one and do a bit of a competition. And then I accidentally do that. I was like, oh crap. That's gonna be... I'll do that last. Oh, and don't worry that you're getting rid of all these platforms here. Because this thing, even though you're reducing the mass to absolutely nothing but paperweight, basically, it still can hold gravity. So don't worry if you actually do miss the start, it retracts you back anyways, and basically don't hold the control stick, and you should be okay. Yes, kitty, come up here. Come on, I won't hurt you. Even though you clawed me last time, and I was kind of mad about that. So come on, come up here. Come on, cat, really? You don't want to say hi to the people? My gosh, you are so indecisive. Come on. I'll pet you with my foot. How's that? Or you can rub your face across my leg. That's great. You are such an indecisive cat. I thought you liked laying on my lap. You are a fat cat, though. Your fur is shiny, though. Oh, and we have King Caliente Spicy Return. Boring! Yeah, this is a very, very simple star. No joke. Long jump over here. Long jumping can get by so many things. It's ridiculous. Oh, and the other Goomba goes in the void. Sorry, Goomba. You had to die probably in one of the most painful ways possible ever. Sorry. I would have put you out of your misery, but you kind of fell in there before I could save you. Sorry! Bet you were kind of trying to kill me. That too. Well, there's a life shroom there if you really need it. I don't see any real need for it, so... Hit both of them. Because I can kind of do that. I think... Nope, I don't take a hit. Yay! I can do this fight, not this joke of a fight, and... with full health. Is there really a need to even worry about this fight? It's the exact same fight! Except that he looks crispy. Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. See? He looks crispy. Looks like he got burnt. And he's unfortunately the same. He's not too much. The only difference is the platform you're standing on. Once again, his allies are still stronger than you. I mean, still stronger than pretty much anything he can do himself. A good trick to do is really just to kind of just jump back and forth, really. And if you need to take a hit, go for it. I think there's plenty of coins anyway, so why even bother? Now he throws meteors, and he's actually kind of making this maybe some... Oh! I mean, if what he was doing wasn't that easy. And game, set, match. Yeah... You need to rework your strategy, King Caliente. Unfortunately for me, the star landed all the way across the freaking area. Oh well. I think you're supposed to move a little bit, but I didn't. Good trick is to jump back and forth and all that, but I got the grand star, and that's probably going to be an episode about now. I only got like 30 more seconds. But anyways, this is Vile Chase saying see you guys, well, later after this little cutscene. Might as well just end it here, really. And just let you watch the rest. There's really not much else for me to commentate on. So, what I get? 8 stars in this episode. Pretty good, pretty good. But not much else to really worry about. Never mind, it's the last area. It's the last dome. Hooray! Actually, I don't think there's any dialogue left for this next galaxy, really. Oh, right, the beacon's almost too bright to look at now. Yay.